Hi, I'm Julia Carabatsos. I graduated from Yale College in 2020 and I majored in art history and in English. I'm going to share a bit about an exhibition I worked on titled Edith Wharton Designing the Drawing Room. For this project, which I worked on during my senior year, I transformed my English senior essay into an exhibition with the help of two very generous advisors and the amazing exhibitions team at the Yale University Library. Edith Wharton is well known for her many novels, including The House of Mirth and The Age of Innocence. But fewer people are familiar with her first full-length publication, which was not fiction. It was an interior design treatise that she co-authored with the architect Ogden Codman Jr. Even after the 1897 publication of this early work, Wharton was still dedicated to learning and writing about and even practicing the design of structures and interiors. She directed the design of many of her own homes, including her country house, The Mount, in Lenox, Massachusetts. In my senior essay, I focused on Wharton's treatment of the drawing room, which she would have considered a space for women during a period of limiting gendered customs. The drawing room was a specific sort of sitting room that women could withdraw to after dinner or spend their days in or receive guests in. In my essay, I wanted to bring together these two aspects of Wharton's career, her writing of fiction, and her interest in design, by putting into conversation the nonfiction design treatise, specifically the chapter on the drawing room, and fictional scenes from drawing rooms in Wharton's novels, particularly The Custom of the Country and The Age of Innocence. In order to transform my senior essay into an exhibition, I worked with the Edith Wharton collection in the Yale Collection of American Literature at the Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library. The Wharton collection contains manuscript pages, letters, photographs, and other papers. I really enjoyed exploring the collection in the Beinecke reading room. I learned a lot about Wharton's writing process, which I'll discuss shortly, and I had the opportunity to look at some photographs of many spaces that Wharton actually lived in. I also found some papers that surprised me, like the folder of photographs of Wharton's small dogs, though given her devotion to her pets, I suppose I shouldn't have been so surprised. When I read The Age of Innocence for the first time, I was so amazed by the incredible detail with which Wharton describes interiors. She not only provides a vivid picture of what the spaces look like and what objects are in them, but also gives the reader a sense of what these spaces felt like to the characters involved. When I transformed my project into an exhibition, I focused not only on exploring the link between Wharton's nonfiction and her fiction. I also wanted to make use of the new visual format of an exhibition to bring to life some of the spaces that Wharton inhabited and described in her novels by presenting photographs of her homes and providing visuals related to some of the drawing rooms in The Age of Innocence. At every step of the process, from submitting a proposal for my exhibition to adapting my project to an online exhibition this summer, my two advisors supported my work. I worked with Tess Colwell, an arts librarian, and Professor Ned Cook of the History of Art department. My advisors assisted me by reading drafts of the exhibition text and working with me as I selected items to feature in my exhibition. I'm particularly grateful for their help on the final section of my project. For this part of the exhibition, I wanted to source images of objects related to those that Wharton describes in two drawing rooms in The Age of Innocence. This process was challenging, but Professor Cook and Tess helped me with two different but equally crucial aspects of making my idea a reality. Professor Cook and I worked on finding images of objects and spaces that would give visitors a sense of the various spaces that Wharton describes and suggest the ways that interior design is a significant part of the novel. Tess helped me work with image databases and ensure we'd have the rights to reproduce images from collections outside of Yale. I'm so grateful for the care that my advisors put into assisting me on this project. I learned so much from preparing this exhibition and working with the Wharton collection. When I was working on my senior essay, I focused mostly on textual sources, so seeing photographs of Wharton's own drawing rooms was particularly special for me. The Wharton collection contains a number of photographs of various rooms in Wharton's houses, each with a handwritten identifier on the back, like dining room at 884 Park Avenue, and so on. I was really excited when I saw that one of the rooms was labeled as My Sitting Room, The Mount, which showed me that Wharton actually kept all of these photographs and wanted to remember what each room looked like and where it was. I'm so glad that she did. I really loved imagining what these spaces looked like through the photographs, and I'm pleased to be able to share them in my exhibition. I also feel so fortunate to have worked with Kerry Sancombe and Sarah Davis of the library exhibitions team, who are really the reason that my project came to life. Through them, I learned so much about the process of putting on an exhibition, and I'm especially grateful for their support and flexibility and dedication when we adapted my project to an online exhibition this summer. I definitely encourage students to apply to create exhibitions based on their senior essays. This project was certainly one of the most amazing opportunities that I had during my 4 years at Yale. I've been a graduate for under a year now, and I already miss working in the Beinecke reading room. So I hope future students will have similar memorable experiences working with Yale's collections on senior essay research and exhibitions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll take a few moments to view my online exhibition, Edith Wharton, Designing the Drawing Room, on the Yale Library's website.